Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Luka Doncic arrived at the Lakers and said in a very strong tone that he wants to be a champion with the Lakers. And it will be normal for the executives to start hiring new players who fit Doncic's game, and he has already asked for a big center. Luka Doncic asks the Lakers to hire Daniel Gafford. The Los Angeles Lakers' need for an intimidating center presence has continued to be an issue for the group, even after compiling a recent 8-game winning streak and boosting their current record to 40-23, good for the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. In order for the franchise led by the generational offensive pairing of Luka Doncic and LeBron James to land a perfect frontcourt addition, recent trade proposals indicate that Los Angeles' general manager Rob Pelinka could become a participant in a league-altering 3-team deal between the Lakers, Charlotte Hornets, and Dallas Mavericks this summer. In fact, this very transaction could shake the NBA to its core due to a massive exchange of star power that could flip entire conferences upside down, as a pair of dominant offensive superstars in LaMelo Ball and Kyrie Irving would find new homes as a result. By joining in on potential negotiations, Los Angeles would also have to relinquish their rookie forward Dalton Knecht. The Lakers have shown they're willing to trade Knecht for a center, Bleacher Report's Eric Pincus wrote Wednesday morning. Daniel Gafford has experience playing alongside Doncic and should have comparable value to Knecht in trade. The political hurdles may be hard or clear, but from a basketball perspective, the 3-team deal could make sense if Dallas isn't sure if Irving will be back quickly, views Ball as a potential franchise replacement on a roster with a stronger defensive foundation, and that the Hornets are truly looking, as competing executives speculate, to move on from the guard. In a deal that would change the complexion of the league, Pincus suggests that the Lakers acquire Daniel Gafford from the Mavericks, while Dallas brings in Ball, Josh Okogie, a 2025 second-round draft pick from Los Angeles and roughly $9.2 million in trade exceptions from both Irving and Gafford's departure. The Hornets would land Dallas 9-time All-Star and 2016 NBA champion Irving along with Knecht, Maxi Kleber, and 2 first-round draft selections. With the hypothetical acquisition of Gafford through this monumental deal, the Lakers would possibly gain status as clear title favorites for the 2025-26 season, as the athletic 6'10" center could prove to be the team's final missing piece when paired alongside Doncic and James. In 2023-24, the 26-year-old helped Doncic and the Mavericks reach the league's biggest stage for the first time in 13 years, as he went on to average 8.0 points and 4.4 rebounds while shooting 72.7% from the field in their 2024 NBA Finals matchup against the Boston Celtics. Be reuniting with Doncic as a perfect lob threat and sensational shot blocker, Gafford's possible introduction to the Lakers lineup under head coach J.J. Redick would arguably turn the team into a lock to come out of the Western Conference, barring injury misfortune. Through 51 contests with Dallas this season, Gafford has contributed 12.3 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 1.9 blocks while connecting on 69.9% of his attempts from the floor. Lakers must resolve Austin Reeves' dilemma to avoid losing homecourt advantage. The Lakers need Reeves back at 100% or homecourt advantage could be lost. The Los Angeles Lakers have taken a colossal step forward during the 2024-25 regular season. Most of the credit will go to big names such as Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and J.J. Redick, as the stars of past and present, as well as the innovative head coach, have certainly taken center stage. Los Angeles wouldn't be near the top of the Western Conference standings without Austin Reeves, however, which is exactly why his recent stretch of games is so concerning. The obvious context is that Reeves recently suffered a calf injury that kept him out for 2 games. He's appeared in the past 3 outings for the Lakers, but his quality of play has resulted in a fair question of whether he returned too quickly. Reeves shot 2 of 13 during his first game back, 5 of 12 during the second, and 3 of 14 during a 3-point loss to the lowly Brooklyn Nets. It was inevitable that Reeves would have trouble finding his form after suffering an injury that can be as nagging as a calf ailment. It's also worth noting that he still managed to post 17 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds against the Nets, routinely getting to the free throw line to make an impact. If Reeves can't return to the level he'd been performing at prior to the injury, however, the Lakers are going to have a tough time putting the finishing touches on an otherwise great season. Austin Reeves is shooting 25.6% since returning from calf injury. Reeves has been instrumental to the Lakers' success in 2024-25. Los Angeles is outscoring opponents by 3.5 points per 100 possessions when he's on the court this season, and is being outscored by 1.3 when he isn't. Beyond those metrics is a direct line to be drawn between Reeves playing an aggressive style and the Lakers winning games. Los Angeles is an unfathomable 19-3 when Reeves scores at least 20 points during the 2024-25 regular season. The Lakers are also 25-11 when he attempts the magic number of at least 13 shots, as well as 5-1 when he puts up 18. Perhaps those numbers can appear arbitrary, but the bottom line is that the purple and gold win games when Reeves is aggressive as a scorer. With LeBron James sidelined by a groin injury, the Lakers need Reeves to take over now more than ever. Compounded by the fact that starting forward Rui Hachimura is also out, the time for patience is unfortunately non-existent. There's certainly a learning curve for him to figure out how to play alongside Doncic and without James, but the pressure exists nonetheless. Thankfully, the injury is a mere interruption of Reeves making the leap to a star-caliber level of production. Between Christmas Day and February 27, the day before Reeves was injured, he posted averages of 21.3 points, 7.1 assists, and 2.5 three-point field goals made per contest across 28 games. If Reeves can get back to that level, then the Lakers might find a way to overcome playing without Hachimura and James. Otherwise, home-court advantage may not be theirs much longer. Lakers may acquire $30 million ex-Mavs, Bulls two-way forward via key summer trade. The Los Angeles Lakers have immediately become title contenders after their shocking trade acquisition of ex-Dallas Mavericks superstar Luka Doncic, as evidenced by their superb 40-23 record and current placement as the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. Though Los Angeles looks to be primed for a deep postseason run, the franchise's general manager Rob Pelinka could already be looking ahead to this offseason in order to construct an even better group of personnel to make a run at the 2026 NBA title. In fact, Pelinka could even be tempted to contact the team's crosstown rival Los Angeles Clippers this summer to negotiate a trade for high-flying defensive forward Derrick Jones Jr. to bolster the Lakers' bench unit. For a hypothetical acquisition of Jones Jr. to take place, the Clippers would have to take their pick of either Jared Vanderbilt or Gabe Vincent's contracts in return, along with possible first-round draft capital for offering to welcome either player aboard. Jones Jr.'s plausible introduction to the Lakers would see the team further lean into their current small ball philosophy under head coach J.J. Redick, as he's an explosive wing boasting a reputation of being a talented defender with postseason DNA. Last season, the 6'5" forward assisted Doncic and the Mavericks during the franchise's run to the 2024 NBA Finals, where he contributed 6.6 points and 2.8 rebounds in just 23.2 minutes of action in the series. At 28 years old, Jones Jr. is currently averaging 10.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 1.1 steals while shooting 52.3% from the field and knocking down a career-best 36.5% of his looks from three-point range. On the defensive end, he's sporting a wonderful 112 defensive rating per 100 possessions and 0.6 defensive box plus-minus in 60 appearances for the Clippers this season, making him a viable option to provide support for Doncic on the perimeter. By potentially reuniting with 5-time All-NBA first-team selection Doncic and pairing with future Hall of Fame inductee LeBron James, the athletic rim runner could put himself in great position to throw down perfectly placed lob passes and offer fairly consistent three-point shooting production to help the group toward a hopeful title victory in 2025-26. Lakers trade deadline edition playing surprise role for LA. For obvious reasons, Luka Doncic received the lion's share of attention among the Lakers' trade deadline acquisitions. Los Angeles was adding a bona fide superstar in his prime, thanks to a blockbuster trade that nobody saw coming. Understandably, the rest of the players who joined the team around the same time went under the radar. One of those players was Markieff Morris. The veteran forward, along with injured big man Maxi Kleber, was a part of the trade package from the Mavericks to the Lakers. So far, he has played in only 3 games, but his impact has been felt off the court. Dan Woik of the Los Angeles Times spoke with the team to better understand what Morris means for the Lakers. LeBron James, who won an NBA championship with Morris in 2020, spoke very highly of the veteran's leadership. He added that he has been relying on the opinion of Morris and highlighted how happy he is to have him back. "I missed him. We've been in the foxhole together. We've been on the floor during big games together. And there's someone whose opinion I value very much when I come off the floor. He's watching it. He's seeing it. I'm just happy to have him back. It's great to see him." LeBron James on Markieff Morris. Head coach J.J. Redick echoed the sentiment. He complimented the championship experience Morris brings and underlined the importance of having a locker room leader willing to talk to the young players and mentor them. "I think it's very valuable to have a guy like that, a voice, an older voice, someone who's seen it all in the NBA, someone who's won a championship. Obviously that helps as well." J.J. Redick on Markieff Morris. At this stage of his career, Morris doesn't have much gas left in the tank. He has had various end-of-the-bench roles over the last couple of years, including with Miami, Brooklyn, and Dallas. However, he has over 50 playoff games under his belt and is widely considered to be one of the toughest competitors in the league. That clearly means something for a team hoping to make a deep postseason run.